Hey, hope you're doing good. It's Chris here. Today I'm going to show you how to play a really fun fingerstyle arrangement of Dream a Little Dream of Me. This one's perfect if you're around the kind of early intermediate stage and above. It's great fun to play. I'm going to break it right down for you note by note, nice and slow, and by the end you're going to be able to play it really confidently. So there's no capo, of course, for this. We're in standard tuning, and if you want to grab a copy of the tab, you can get that down below. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start off with, we've got this intro. Which is that. So let's break it right down. So leading into it, we have this little walk up to the C chord. So that's starting on a G chord, so just hold down the 3rd fret on the 6th string and play it with the open 2nd string. And then play the open 3rd string, okay? And then it's going to an A minor 7, but all you really need to do is hold down the 1st fret on the 2nd string, play that with the 5th string, and then play the 3rd string. So you've gone, okay? And then you're going to go to a G/B, so 3rd fret on the 2nd string with the 5th string 2nd fret, play those two together, and then play the open 3rd string. And don't worry, you're not learning Blackbird, you are learning Dream a Little Dream of Me. So far you've gone. And you want to swing the notes a bit. It's not straight, it's not like Blackbird, you're swinging it. Okay, so make sure you put that into the feel. And then it's going to a C. So on the C, what you want to do, just hold it down and play strings 1 and 5, and then play the 3rd fret on the 1st string. So then play the 3rd string, and then you're transitioning to the next chord, and as you do so, just play the open 2nd string. So just like that. So okay, and then it's F sharp diminished 7. So there I'm holding down the 5th fret on strings 1 and 3, and then the 4th fret on strings 2 and 4. That's your chord. Play strings 1 and 4, then 2, then 4, and then you're going to play, as we transition to our next chord, the open 3rd string. So like, so from the C, and then from there we get, so there, that's an A flat with a 6 in it. So I'm playing it like this. Okay, all we really need to do is, well, so what I do is I bar the 4th fret on all 6 strings, and then I'll also hold down the 6th fret on the 6th string. You don't need to because you're not even going to play that one. And then also the 5th fret on the 3rd string, and the 6th fret on the 2nd string. Okay, So that's what I'm holding down, but really you're not going to play the 4th string or the 5th string. So that's just how I do it in this case. So with that held down, play strings 6, 1, and then 2 and 6, and then 3. So, all right. And then I just take the whole shape down 1 fret, okay, and then play strings 2 and 6, then 1, then 3, and then open 3. So from the A flat you've played and from the start you've played and then from there you go back to your C, okay, and you're going to play strings 5, 1, 3, and then open 2. So, okay, and then the rest is the same. So back to your F sharp diminished 7, just like before, and then your A flat 6, just like before, and then down 1 to your G6, just like before. So there's just that slight variation on the C chord on that second time through there. And that's your intro. So once more from the start, you've played and then you're into the verse. Okay, and this section goes. Okay, so that's the start of it. So we're starting on a C chord, so hold that down, and I'll play strings 5, 4, and then 2 and 3 together. So, okay, and then we get. So I'm thinking of this chord as like an E flat diminished 7. Okay, but you could also be an F sharp diminished 7, or you could be thinking of it as like a B7 kind of thing. But either way, whichever way, doesn't really matter too much. What I'm doing is I'm playing the 2nd string open, the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then on the 4th string I'm playing the 1st fret. Okay, so play those together. And then on the 2nd string, play 1, and then open, so, and then I'll play the 3rd string, 2nd fret, so you've gone. Okay, and then we got, so that there is an A flat, and I'm barring the 1st fret on strings 2, 3, and 4. And I'm also holding down the 4th fret on the 6th string, like that. Okay, I'll play strings 2, 3, and 6, then 4, and then open strings 2 and 3, and then it goes to a G chord, and I'll just play the bass. Okay, so like that. And then we walk back up to our C chord, and we play that note there, the 3rd fret on the 6th string, open 5th string, and then 2nd fret on the 5th string. Okay, so like. Okay, and then you're back to your C. So you have played. And then as I say, it's back to C. Okay, so hold that down, play the 5th string, then strings 2 and 3 together, and then it changes, we get. So that's a B7. Hold that down. You don't need the 1st string on there. Okay, just these ones. Play strings 2, 3, and 5. Then the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Okay, so. And then the bass note goes down to the B flat, so the 1st fret on the 5th string. Play that with the open 2nd string. And then play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So you've gone. Okay, so And then we get, okay, so that's an A. Hold that down, play strings 2 and 5, then 1, then 5, then 2. So you've gone. And then we're going to add the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, play that with the 5th string, back down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then I'll play the 3rd fret on the 6th string in the bass. So like. Okay, so. And then it goes down to F and we get birds singing in the sycamore tree, and then dream a little dream of me. Okay, so for the F, I'll play the 1st fret on the 6th string of the bass, but you don't have to, you can just play the 4th string, just a regular F if you want to. Doesn't matter, whichever way you prefer. So play either the 4th string or the 6th string of the bass. And then you're going to add the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, play that with the 3rd string, of course, which will be the 2nd fret. So, or, okay, and then I'll play strings 2, 3, and 4, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string, back to the 1st fret on the 2nd string, and then just the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So. Just like that. And then we get. So there it goes down to F minor. So from your regular F chord, just take the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and drop it down to the 1st fret. Actually F minor, okay? So it's a little bar going on there on the 2nd and 3rd string, and then thumb around the back if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Just play the 4th string. So there, you can play the bass and then start with the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, play those two together, and then pull the 3rd fret off to the 1st. So like that. Then play the 3rd string, and then the 2nd string, and then the 4th string. So like that. And then I'll just do a light strum on the chord. So from the F, you've gone. That. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. And then we've got. So that's a C, hold that down, play strings 3 and 5. Then I'll play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So like. Okay, and then on the 2nd string, I'll play 1 hammer to 3. Okay, so you've gone. Okay, and then it's the 4th fret on the 2nd and 6th string together. And then on the 2nd string, play 4, 3. So like. So gone. And then it's on a G. So play the bass note of your G chord. And then I'll just strum down, up, and then bass, down. So just. So like. So from there, you go back to the start of the verse and you go through it all over again, but the ending is slightly different. So we've just played on the C. On the second time through, you get up to the C, it's exactly the same, starts the same. And then you go to here, okay, 4th fret on the 2nd and the 6th string together. Okay, and then down to the 3rd fret, play those two together, and then 1st fret on the 2nd string, and then it's going to a C. So the first time we went, the second time it's, okay, so that's the only difference. And once you land on that C, you play the bass, then you strum, and then it's going up to E7 up here. So that E7 there, I'm playing from the second string going down. I'm playing the 5th fret, the 7th fret, the 6th fret, and then the 7th fret. Okay, and I'll just strum da 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 da, triplet, triplet. Okay, so you've gone 2, triplet, triplet, and then that goes into the chorus. So let's go through this verse one more time, nice and slow from the start. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the start. And then it changes here. And the only other section of the song you've got left to learn is the chorus. Which is so much fun to play. So, key change here, we shift to the key of A. So we played our E7. We're into the key of A. So, A here, I'm playing it like this. So it's like an F chord just shifted up to the 5th fret. So from the top string, I'm playing frets from the top string, 5, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'll play the 5th string in the bass, and then strings 1, 2, and 3 together. Then it goes to F sharp minor, and I'm just borrowing the 2nd fret on all 6 strings, and I'll play strings 1, 2, 3, and 6 together, and then I'll play the 5th fret on the top. So I've gone. Then lift the pinky off and play the 2nd fret on the 1st string, and then we got. So that's like a B minor, hold down your B minor chord, but keep the 1st string open. Okay, nice chord. And I'll play strings 1 and 5 together, then 2, and then 1 again. So, and then I'll play the 4th string, but I think I play it with my pinky. So I think I go, okay, I think I do that, but then I'll play the 6th string, and then it's, because it's in E, open 6th string, and then the 1st fret on the 3rd string. So I go like that. Okay, and then we play open 6th string, 2nd fret on the 6th string, and then 4th fret on the 6th string. So you've gone. And then it goes round again. So the A to the F sharp minor, exactly the same as before, and then we go to B minor, just like before, but we play strings 1 and 5, so that's the same, but then we just hold that and then strum down up. Sorry. Really just targeting, strings 2 and 3, 2, 3, and 4. And then E, so just open 6th string, and then the walk up again. Open 2nd, 4th fret, all on the 6th string. So there. Okay, so you've gone. And then the A to F sharp minor, the same again. And just like the first time, the Okay, so it's exactly the same as the first time through, the A to the F sharp minor to the B minor to the E, exactly the same as the first time. And then we go back to the A, we play the A as normal. Okay, and then on the F sharp minor, do your bar on the 2nd fret, but also play the 5th fret. This is how I do it anyway. 5th fret on the 2nd string, play that with the 3rd string and the 6th string. And then to the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So like, and then up to A flat, okay, like that. It's just so you know your normal typical bar chord, major bar chord on the 6th string on the 4th fret. And I'll play the top 3 strings together, and then I'll strum. Okay, so, and then down 1 fret to the 3rd fret, and again, top 3 strings, bass, strum. So that's like, okay, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So the last time through there, you've gone. So that's how you play the chorus. Here it is. We'll go from the E7. So come in on the count of 3. 1, 2. And at that point, you've basically got the song. From there, I just do one more verse, exactly the same, of course, as the first verse, and then straight into the chorus after that. And that's basically it. For the outro, I just play. Just that, which is just the first couple of bars of the verse, just repeat it. And that's all that I do. So there you go. That's how you play this arrangement of Dream a Little Dream of Me. Alright, well I hope that you enjoyed learning how to play this arrangement. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you really want to take your fingerpicking and fingerstyle guitar playing to the next level, then why not sign up to one of my courses. Over at 6 String Fingerpicking on the Academy, we've got a whole bunch of them for all levels, from total beginner right the way up to advanced. So really, whatever level of playing your fingerpicking is currently at, there will be a course that's going to take it to the next level. So check it out, link down in the description. But for right now, that's it. I'll see you again.